I like the book idea on the Mercedes-Benz. If the new Mercedes is anything like the old one in terms of durability and maintenance, we can take your suggestion and call the book Future Schlock. And as to your project, I've looked over the research, and there's nothing to indicate that Father Flanagan ever wrote a gay novel called There's No Such Thing as a Bad Boy. Hello.
Hello.
Please, sit down.
Thank you.
Now, Frank, you don't mind if I call you Frank?
Be my guest.
Well, to come directly to the point, it's my anniversary.
Congratulations.
Thank you. But that's not the point. The point is I'm married.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to LA in the morning. And, well, I can speak freely to you.
Certainly.
It's my wife, Pamela. I mean, I'm not sure. I'd like you to, well, I'd like you to sort of check up on her.
Well, you've come to the right man. I'm one of the best surveillance men in the business.
How do you come by a profession like that?
Hereditary. It's in my family. I'm third generation.
FBI.
No, compulsive voyeurs.
But that's pathological illness.
Well, we prefer the more fun-loving term, peeping Tom. Naturally, I plan to document everything I tell you with film.
How do you get the film developed so quickly?
Oh, it's not hard. For the past 10 years, motion picture emulsions have been developed and refined to the point where they need very little light. And couple that with the ultra-sophisticated developers and sonic printers, high-speed processes.
What does all that mean?
I have a drugstore that gets it in and out for me in a hurry. But you're telling me about your wife.
Yes, I'm not sure Pamela's fooling around, but she does so many things in the course of a day. I have a feeling, call it an intuition, that some of the things she does during an afternoon, well, wouldn't please me. I want you to do some probing. All her activities must have a common denominator. Now, you can do anything in the interest of the case. My wife's end justifies any means.
Don't worry about a thing. You want the truth, and ye shall have it. I guarantee I'll get to the bottom of your wife. Now, where shall I begin?
Well, we went to a dinner party last night, and the conversation naturally came up, the impeachment and Deep Throat. Pamela confided in me that she would like very much to do that number if she could.
Could she?
Well, I don't know. She'd like to try it with someone she doesn't know. Someone completely anonymous.
I see.
Apparent that she experienced some deep oral need, which has its roots in her development, being arrested about the age
Of consent.
Oh, no, much earlier. Well, she needs a cock down her throat the way another woman, well, needs a chocolate cake down her throat.
Yeah, you're something of a poet. But I don't think you're right because she does this social field work.
The contact and sublime joy in the arms and finger of a woman would indicate an insecurity with members of the opposite sex.
Has she seemed inadequate?
Oh. You know, this case is beginning to intrigue me. Usually I'm quite detached, but Pamela, your wife, is quite a challenge. I just can't quite isolate and put my finger on that common denominator. There's a fascination.
Well, don't be discouraged. What are you doing here?
Well, you asked for the essence of your wife?
Yeah?
I think she's obsessed with secrets. Everything she does is anonymous. There's no identity. She's even a secret from herself.
Interesting.
But there are exceptions. When she shares her feelings, when it isn't a secret, when all she wants is just to be held close to someone.
As I said, interesting, but could have waited till I got back.
No, I'm afraid I'm going to have to drop the case immediately. Something happened today. I didn't count on it.
Oh?
I realize that detectives shouldn't become involved with their clients, but some things can't be helped. I think Mrs. Mann has become too involved with me.
I understand.
Well, I don't want any of my fee, and I think that this should end it between us.
So do I.
And I'm really sorry that I couldn't have brought you better news.
You know, there aren't many gentlemen left. Except you. Thanks very much.
Goodbye.
Patrick, take the gentleman where he wants to go. Be back at 7 in the morning. We're going to Kennedy. Good night again.